Hey, Scorpio, intuitive soul coach here with your July 2022 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Scorpio and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are currently single, perhaps you're partnered up, maybe you're focused on family love or friendships, or possibly even self-love at this time. We will dive into it all. So just a friendly reminder, Scorpio, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Scorpio, so in the area here of your past energy, we do have the birdhouse. Now this talks about your safety and security. This is all about your root chakra. So for a lot of you, you've been focusing on the home life, what's going on at home, maybe even staying a little bit introverted. Possibly, I just heard remodeling projects or wanting to organize or clear out the clutter in the home as well. So some of you are working on safety and security. For others of you, you're working on that root chakra, and that area can include your feet, your legs, your ankles, and your perineum area. So I do feel like if you were having any issues in those areas, whether it was just aches and pain, whether it was full-on surgery, or even bumps and bruises, I do feel like a lot of you are focusing on your security and safety and possibly becoming more connected with who you are, trusting that things are going to work out for you. If you are partnered up, I feel like the both of you are wanting to make your home a safe space. If you are single, you may just be feeling a little bit introverted, or you were in the past. But the good news is there is important discoveries taking place in the present moment in July here. There is light bulb moments going off. The candle is reignited, is flickering here, and there's two of them. So I feel not only are there important discoveries for you, Scorpio, there are very important relationships, and it looks like one or two in particular in your life, you're going to really gain the clarity that you seek on. If you're wanting to attract a soulmate or a lover into your life, I feel like July will be the perfect month to manifest. I feel for others of you, if this is kindred spirits, if this is friendships, companions, this can even be pets as well. There's important discoveries not only about other people entering into your energy, but this is about yourself. A lot of you are learning about yourself here, about what it is that brings safety and security to your life. Now, in the future, we have smooth transition. There is something that you may be going through in matters of the heart. Now, for some of you, this can be a close family member of yours. This can be a lover. Just take it as it resonates, please. But there's something you're going through here where it will be smooth. There's a smooth transition, whether you are gaining clarity about whether you want to be with someone, whether you do not want to be with someone, how it is that you're manifesting and attracting maybe a soulmate into your life. Some of you are mending, I just heard mending bridges or healing wounds. So if there is a certain dynamic or a certain partnership in your life, I feel like there's a smooth transition here. You can see the pipes showing up. They're talking about scents and smells. For some of you, this can be about you paying attention to your, not only just your intuition, but what all of your senses are telling you, your spidey senses sort of being here. So it could be your red flags, if there are any red flags going on. If you knew something deep down on a soul level, I feel like July is the month that you're going to take action. There's going to be a smooth transition into something better for you. Now let's dive into your reading here, Scorpio, and see what is the heart of the matter. What's the heart of the matter for Scorpio in July 2022? All right, we have the Six of Cups. Something you're healing here. It could be a blast from the past even. But for the majority of you, this is some childhood wounding that you may be getting past, because that root chakra really stems from the ages of 0 to 7. And that is when you do feel safe and secure with who you are, who you are with, the kind of company that you keep. So the Six of Cups can certainly be the card of nostalgia. It can be about reconnecting to a past person. It could also just mean second chances, doing things that you love, being around people that you love, possibly from childhood. The Six of Cups can be about those memories, yearning for the good old days. But very importantly, it's about being kind to others, being kind to yourself. I read in a book the other day that the Dalai Lama once said, "My religion is kindness." Now, regardless of if you are religious or spiritual, that is the key. Religion, again, spirituality, they're just giving me the more that you put out there, the more kindness, the more love, the more that what it is that you are wanting, you put it out there, you receiving it back. And that's the law of attraction. So some of you are really focusing on the law of attraction this month, and you're going to see something manifesting in your world. Now, the Six of Cups can also be about making sure, very important message here, Scorpio, that you're not either romanticizing the past, you're not buying affection or friendships, or there could be something that you are really overcoming that was difficult in the past here. And that has to do with your safety and security. I feel like that's what this important discovery is about. Something from the past here, which is going to allow you to move forward. And you're going to feel that smooth transition taking place as well. It won't be as difficult this time around is what I'm sensing. So let's take a look and clarify the Six of Cups. What do we have here for Scorpio? Six of Cups. Six of Swords, double sixes here. Yeah, you're completely getting out of an energy that was maybe less than ideal, whether it was a relationship that was emotionally or physically abusive, or it was a family situation that was toxic, or maybe a friendship that was one-sided. Whatever this was here, Scorpio, I feel like you're telling yourself, nope, I don't want any more of this. And that's what this important discovery is. I mean, it can be a limiting belief that you've had from the past regarding safety and security. It could be a pattern, a habit, something that you did over and over in the past, or something that kept coming up in your mind, maybe causing anxiety. When you get double sixes here, you're definitely solving a problem. This is about you taking responsibility, bringing harmony to your life, loyalty. I feel like you're being loyal to those that have your back, and other people are being loyal to you as well in return. So very beautiful energy with the double sixes. Now let's take a look, Scorpio, and see what is crossing your energy in the month of July. What do we have? Okay, we have the Three of Swords. Yeah. The good news is, even though this is the challenge, this is something you're certainly overcoming, because again, this has to do with your safety and security as well. This is disappointment. It can be broken heart at times. It can certainly be about heartache, but the good news is I feel like you're no longer avoiding something here. You are moving through it, even though it may have been taking a little bit of time. Now, this could be a past person, whether it was a lover or family member, a friend, a coworker, but somebody hurt you deep down here. And I feel like you're getting through or getting past something, but you're having a breakthrough, an aha moment. There's some sort of important discovery around this Three of Swords. And the good news is I feel like it's something that you're finally, again, moving through. You're finally healing here, because it is showing up as, you know, the challenge and obstacle. But sometimes when we open our hearts up raw, and sometimes when we feel the biggest pain is when we learn the most. And that's what you've been doing here. So the Three of Swords showing up is you healing. There's forgiveness here from either hurtful lies, malicious energy, or just feeling disappointed regarding love. There's definitely healing taking place. Let's clarify the Three of Swords showing up here for Scorpio. They're giving me the name Jerry as well. Jerry, maybe your name is Gerald. Maybe your middle name is Jerry. Please take it as it resonates. Two of Pentacles, you're finding calm within the chaos here. You're definitely transmuting some sort of energy from pain to, I don't want to say pleasure, but you're making a situation, because you are the one in charge here. You're creating your own destiny, not letting somebody else create it for you. And you're staying calm within crisis. You're creating peace. You're creating balance when things don't seem like they're balanced at times. Maybe your security or your safety was jeopardized here with that Six of Swords energy, causing you to fight or flight. And maybe your first initial response was to flight, was to kind of get out of there. But now, and that I'm talking about with your emotions, maybe physically as well, but maybe you shut something down or you didn't want to deal with it. This could be something that happened many years ago, Scorpio, but sometimes we keep those feelings suppressed. I mean, it could even be since childhood, but for some of you, maybe it was sooner rather than later. But there's something here that you're finally working through, finally overcoming. And I do feel like it was traumatic to your beautiful heart here, and it caused you to, again, go into that hiding mode. But now you're dealing with it, and you're bringing balance and equilibrium back to your energy here. So 2 of Pentacles showing up for you. So this is good. Very good. Let's take a look and see what is below you. What is the the grounding energy? What is below you? The foundation for Scorpio. 5 of Swords. Yeah, something's been causing you a little bit of a headache. Some sort of a conflict. They just gave me there's been a family dispute, an ongoing dispute between either siblings or between maybe parent and child here. The 5 of Swords is an energy of wanting to win at all costs, whether this is you or somebody in your life, but you're feeling the headache here. 5 of Swords can be even guilty about a win, but if there is no win, you're just feeling like you need to walk away from petty arguments, walk away from drama, walk away from the energy that no longer serves you. And what no longer serves you? Whatever this heartache is, whatever is causing you mental stress and your heart stress as well. Some of you are having possibly even heart issues at this time, whether it is heart palpitations, maybe it is deeper, such as maybe pneumonia, or maybe even deeper than that as far as maybe breast cancer. That may be something that has run in the family is what I'm hearing here. So I feel like some of you may have actually just gotten checked as well, maybe had a mammogram. Please take all that as it resonates. I'm not a medical professional. The 5 of Swords though is, I feel like you finally coming to a place where you're not filled with anxiety all the time. You're not filled with the stress, the drama, and that's what that important discovery is for you in the month of July. You're saying, I can't go on this way. I need to get out of something. Therefore, you're healing it, and I feel like there will be a smooth transition moving forward. And anything's going to be way smoother than what you've been in here, Scorpio. All right. So we have quite a few cards that came out, but I'll clarify them. We have the Queen of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the King of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Okay, so the Queen of Swords and King of Swords energy is talking about possibly a partnership that you currently have in your life, or there was a partnership, regardless if you're female or male or what your preference is here. But this challenge for you, I feel, was communication. Somebody may have shut down emotionally. There may have been hurtful words spewed at each other. The King and Queen of Swords, even though they're air signs here, they can certainly be a couple that has a hard time navigating through their emotions and a hard time communicating with each other. But the challenge here is there was some sort of unfinished business between you and another person. Even if you weren't physically in the energy of this person, some of you may have been in this relationship. Maybe you still are, and you're just going round and round. There's unfinished business here. And I feel like you want something to just be completed. Wheel of Fortune here is about a repetitive cycle. And this is saying here in July, there will be a turning point in your life. I feel like destiny and fate is intervening because it's causing you to really do that healing, taking a time out, rejuvenating, because you've been feeling the stress. 9 of Swords talks about anxiety and talks about what we just said here with the 5 of Swords. Sleepless nights, not being able to maybe eat, worrying too much. Whether, again, you're worrying about family members, you're worrying about love of the romantic kind here, or you're worrying about maybe your children. There's a lot of stress going on here, Scorpio, but the good news is there's healing. And once this healing takes shape and you start to really let something go, you have the 9 of Wands because you're strong. You're very strong, determined. You may be a wounded warrior, Scorpio, but you have that strength, that discipline, that courage to keep on giving and not give up, to completely wrap up this cycle. And once you do, you have the 9 of Cups. So double 9 energy with the 9 of Wands, but also 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. Something that you've wanted to complete. You want to feel content. You want to feel good with life, good with your partners, good with your friendships, your family. And you want to at least keep a healthy boundary or a distance from the people that aren't serving you any longer. And that's where the emotional fulfillment comes in for you. So once you get rid of whatever this headache is in your life, I feel like you're heading towards your emotional freedom. Let's see what happened for you in the past. What's going on here in the recent past? Now, this could have happened many, many years ago, but it may still be affecting your past energy here. We have the 10 of Cups and the Hermit. Okay, so there was some sort of family dynamic. Now, whether this was husband and wife, perhaps this was, again, a childhood family dynamic with this 10 of Cups energy. But the 10 of Cups can be about neglecting family. It can be about betrayal, feeling unworthy of love, arguments. It can even be about family disputes, where maybe you hurt as a child, or maybe your children hurt to somebody that you were committed to here. But the Hierophant showing up, especially in reverse, is getting corrupt advice, feeling like you're almost in a cult, like you're not able to do anything without being either watched, or you're not able to say anything, sometimes without feeling like you're walking on eggshells. For others of you, if you've been single for quite some time, the challenge here is to commit to a relationship or a family dynamic. And it's not because there's anything wrong with you. It's about you being in an isolation period for quite some time, maybe not able to attract this family life that you want for yourself. But I feel like that's about to change here. That's about to shift. Even though the 10 of Cups came up with the Hierophant here, they're actually talking about, okay, that showed up in reverse. So I feel like there was some sort of high level commitment because we're clarifying with this deck here. So the 10 of Cups they're talking about is something you're manifesting more of. So even though you may be healing from it, because you're doing the healing, you're manifesting. So it's going in the potential position here. Let's clarify the Hierophant. Hierophant 3. Okay, some of you, there may have been a third party. Now, a third party isn't always cheating because the 3 of Cups shows up here in reverse. It may have been excessive partying in a relationship. It may have been feeling left out of love, or maybe there was a love triangle, or somebody chose some other energy prior to you. Okay, 3 of Cups is the reason why there was some sort of commitment that was split up here. Now, in the potential, Spirit wants the 10 of Cups, because even though you may have already been there, or you're healing from some sort of drama, the 10 of Cups on the positive side is about emotional wealth. It's about unconditional love. It is about that family dynamic of feeling good with who you are and the people that you surround your energy with. Whoa. So I definitely feel like you're making some really big shifts in that. Oh, wow. And look there's the 10 of Cups, the one that I looked down and seen right away here. So 10 of Cups, I feel clarified by that 10 of Cups. So you're manifesting this into your life. If this is what you want that healing, you want that positivity, that emotional fulfillment. Let's clarify. What do we have here, Spirit, for 10 of Cups? Yep, 7 of Cups. There's some choices here. There may be choices on locating somewhere else. There could be, and that could be where your safety and security lies here. Maybe some of you just went through a move or a transition of some sort. Even though I feel like you're still going through it, something is ending up a lot more smooth than you thought it would. Now, 7 of Cups comes after the 6 of Cups, and that's your energy showing up here. So after some sort of reconnecting to a past energy and healing it, the 7 of Cups says now you have some choices. So this is about you making the right choice and moving forward. What do you want this 10 of Cups? Literally 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups. You're leading to that 10 of Cups right above you. So this is really positive news. Let's see what's showing up in the near future. What is coming in for Scorpio in the near future? 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about you working with the people that you love. It is about teamwork, cooperation, collaboration. It is about working together to create something better. Whether this is you talking to maybe a therapist, a coach, maybe it's family members coming together. It could be even be siblings coming together if you've been alienated. They're talking about, you can see here in the card, 2 sisters and a brother, or the 3 amigos. There could be 3 of you, or maybe it's 3 children, 3 siblings, maybe your own children. But for others that you can see here that there is only child as well. It could be portrayed with the mother and father. So some of you may be an only child, or you're dealing with some sort of family dynamic, but they're happy. They're working together. So I feel like you've been wanting this for quite some time, 10 of Cups. You've been wanting the family to work together and to heal and to be cooperative. And that's what's showing up here in the near future. Let's clarify the 3 of Pentacles, please. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Again, this is about you bringing the peace to something that was challenging, to the family dynamic here, something that was challenging to a relationship, a very important one in your life. You're staying peaceful. You're taking a deep breath. You're meditating. You're clearing your mind when you need to. Instead of letting that anxiety take over, causing your heart to maybe beat erratically, or instead of feeling like a elephant is on your chest here, Scorpio, you're staying calm within crisis. So really powerful stuff. You're coming out of something that was pretty deep, I will say. What are you telling yourself? What are you telling yourself? They're giving me the name Candace at this time. Candace or Candy, that may be your name. All right, we have the Ace of Wands. Please take it as it resonates. Ace of Wands energy is a very, very beautiful card. You are ready to chase your desires, your passions, your dreams. This is about setting new goals in areas of your heart. This is about staying optimistic, having a new sense of purpose. This is definitely about new creative energy coming to your life. So a lot of you are wanting to manifest a very passionate new love interest, a love energy. And that's what I said here. It's the perfect time to manifest this in the month of July. For others of you, you're opening your heart all around you, and you're going to feel the love wherever you go this month, because you're open finally, because you've been doing the healing. You've been doing the inner work required. And sometimes, Page of Cups. Sometimes we shut our hearts down when we get into that fight or flight mode, but you're opening back up here, and that is the beautiful thing. So even if down the road something happens where, you're hurt or you're disappointed here, the good news is you are keeping your heart open, and it's better to feel something than nothing at all. And the Page of Cups says that there may be a new love interest coming in. Now, this could come in the form of a lover, or this could be a love opportunity where somebody is apologizing even, or saying, hey, I really want to work together with you, Scorpio. I love you. I want to make amends. I want things to be right between us. So Page of Cups. For others of you, brand new opportunity with this Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Let's see what's showing up in your environment. What's going on in your surroundings? King of Pentacles. Okay. King of Pentacles. And we have the hopes and fears. So King of Pentacles, this can be someone coming into your life. King of Pentacles, this can be big boss energy. Now, this is somebody who's not afraid to put in the hard work. It's somebody who is very good at what he does. He's on top of his finances, but the most important thing, he's full of his own safety, his own security, and that's what you've wanted here in the beginning. So there's somebody here that I feel like is very loyal, and they will be very committed. There's an energy here of this King of Pentacles, earth energy. It could be an earth sign coming in here. But I do feel for you, this is somebody who's happy. This is a mature energy showing up here. And you can see that the wolf is next to him, or the dog, which does, again, represent loyalty, but also having wonderful things, because he's worked his way to the top here. So this person doesn't have all of the drama that they're bringing to the table. They want to build up here, and they already have. They weren't afraid to put in the hard work, but they've been through a past. The kings don't become kings out of thin air. They have to work their way up, and they've been through a lot. So he has a lot of lessons under his belt here. Let's take a dive into this King's energy and see what else is showing up here for the King of Pentacles. I mean, this could be you if you're focusing on self-love as well. This could be you focusing on your finances. But we do have, oh my gosh, Four of Wands. For some of you, this is a person, and this is about hitting a milestone in your heart. This could even be a father figure for some of you, healing a father dynamic, or any male energy possibly in your life that's very mature and wise, who've learned some lessons. Four of Wands can be the halfway to marriage. It can be the card of 1111, twin flame. It is about honoring another. There's something here regarding possibly a new home or a move or even a little bit of travel. But the Four of Wands says there will be success. It's a very positive omen for whoever or whatever this King of Pentacles energy is for you in your life. This could even be, even though we're doing a love reading, somebody that could be in the financial industry, the banking industry as well. It could be a real estate broker. It could be a property expert or a business investor. This person wants to work smarter, not harder. And this is about pretty much you having your cake and eating it too. So not a bad energy to have. Now in the area here, Scorpio, of your hopes and fears, we have the Moon. Now the Moon card is about uncertainties. Your fear is all about fear. The moon can be about illusions. It can be about uncertainty here. It can be about the subconscious. And the hope is that you gain the clarity that you need to move forward through this transition. And I feel like you certainly will. There's important discoveries coming about here. You want clarity, that's what you will manifest. So don't let this hope and fear stem you or hold you back into place, because I feel like you're moving forward. Let's clarify your hopes and fears. Seven of Cups. You have a choice here. Do you want to stay where you are at in this repetitive cycle of maybe redundancy in a relationship, maybe being single forever, or you feel like you've been single forever, doing the same types of things in relationships, whether it's with the same person or the same type of person? This is about you wrapping up some unfinished business, either within yourself or between you and another person, and making a choice to do something different. You're gaining clarity. There will be important discoveries this month that are certainly going to allow you to move forward in areas of the heart. Now, what do we have for a final outcome? Final outcome, you have two cards here. Oh my gosh, you're going to love this here. Final outcome, we have the Nine of Wands. This is that card you received earlier about the wounded warrior. This is saying that you have that final push, that determination to find the motivation you need in your life to complete the cycle. You have the World card again, but I feel like this is the positive side of the world. This is about happy endings. No more feeling stuck, no more round and round, no more setbacks, no more lack of closure. The World card is about a happy ending. It's about a completion here of a cycle. This is about victory, rewards, celebrations, fulfillment, wholeness. Some of you may be traveling the world after this, but for most of you, it's about finally feeling that a sense of accomplishment here for a cycle that is finally finished up here. Because why? You're strong enough here to wrap it up. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you may have been the wounded warrior. Yes, your beautiful heart may have been scathed in the process here, but you're strong enough to endure anything. And remember, Scorpio, that your soul came here to learn, to advance, to grow, and you're recognizing that, and you're saying, you know, these lessons in the past I've learned, it's time to move on once and for all. And with that energy, you may be inviting new energy into your life. Even if you've been single for quite some time and at a subconscious level, maybe from childhood, maybe from the last relationship, maybe from 2 husbands or wives ago, you know, this could be about you finally telling yourself you're worthy enough, you're confident enough to attract the kind of love that you deserve. So I'm just getting really positive energy regarding this combination with the Nine of Wands and the World. Let's get one final card to wrap up that energy here for Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Queen of Cups. Yeah, you've emotionally evolved. You've definitely leveled up here. Queen of Cups is someone who gives great advice, great support. She's extremely intuitive. So I feel like you may be either going to maybe an intuitive, a psychic, a tarot reader, or somebody very caring, such as that Three of Pentacles energy, a therapist, coach, mentor, maybe a good friend that listens, or some mature, wise woman who gives you wonderful advice about how to wrap up this cycle. All right, Scorpio, last but not least, let's get a message here from the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is one of my favorites, Colette Baron Reed. I will read to you the relationship message. And for those of you that are interested in any of the decks that are used during your reading or any that you do see above here, you can find all of that information in the description box below. All right, what do we have here? The Fates. And that is that Wheel of Fortune energy that showed up earlier for you. The Fates. Fate, destiny, intervening, stepping in. It's also card 17, which in tarot, that is the star, and that is all about healing, moving forward, positivity, smooth transitions. And this is also about karma. Some of you may have been maybe ending a karmic cycle. It says fate, karma, acceptance, that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit. Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result. Very powerful stuff here. I'm also going to read the protection message for you, just because some of you are still reeling from this heartbreak here, and I want you to really understand what's going on underneath the surface if you are feeling a little unsure with that moon energy. It is difficult to understand why difficult things or painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges. Remember that Two of Pentacles that you received over and over, remaining calm in crisis? Scorpio, it says here, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life will only get better. Act as if you believe that, for the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. Absolutely. Serenity is peace. We see peace coming in here. We see a smooth transition. The fates are aligned. There was an energy. There was a relationship, a very important one. Again, whether it's a lover, a friend, a family member, that was destined to come in and maybe break your heart open, because that's what we need sometimes, to open up. And it's unfortunate that it has to be so painful at times, but you notice that the most growth and the most evolvement and the most transformation happens when our heart is split wide open. And that's what's happening here for you, Scorpio. So very, very deep, intense reading. But the good news is you're wrapping up with some sort of I feel it could even be karmic cycle, and you're moving on to something bigger and better. There's a lot more things coming in for you that you maybe even were unexpected here, but it will be smooth from here on out. So if things have been shaky for you in matters of the heart, Scorpio, please have hope and faith that things are going to start to really look upward and get better in area of love. So I hope this resonates, Scorpio. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. For those of you, again, who would like a personal reading, you can find that link in the description box below. Also, feel free to comment, share, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for allowing me to tune in, Scorpio. Sending you tons of love.